Right. Good afternoon, rather, heroes and heroines, and welcome to Practising Programming in C. It's been a little while since I've done one, so let's get right back into it. First thing I want to do is look into this URL timestamp thing, which Asaf has actually already given us the solution for. So let's get a Firefox thing going. Yeah, let's just use out.html. Let's remember how we do this now. So it was something like location hash. Okay, so location hash is nothing. But if we were to go to like 1024 and then do the location hash, right? Yeah, cool. Which is all we need. And then what we need to do is like set time, isn't it? Is it set time? Go to skip. Do you feel like it's set time? No, it's not. Well, I mean, we'll figure that out. But basically, what I need to do is go to player. Is it Cinera.js? Yeah. And it's also possibly not here that I want to do it. Although, let's just see. Where's hash? Ah, there's no mention of hash in here. That's interesting. And it wouldn't be here, it would be out.html. So let's just say down here, if there's a location hash, then we want to say and also let me just get some music on. I think 50 words for snow should be a perfect amount of time, I think, because I've got a jacket potato in the oven, so I need to be done by like 7:15. I believe that's when there'll be an alarm going off at 7:15 or so. So yeah, if there's a location hash. Hello, Crayfer. How's it going? I'm finally I'm kind of creeping out of slacker mode and actually doing some stuff now. So yeah, it wasn't set time. I might just have to figure out oh, actually, is it player something? Yeah, right. Set time. There we go. Player set time. Well, just try 1024. Player times on a function. Gosh. So yeah. So Asaf actually gave us the command in random the other day. Player. So it's going to be a set time of some description. This current marker, this regional container, REST callback, video container, player set time. I mean, I suppose I could just check in the logs, maybe. That might just be the easiest way to do it. Oh, it's player with the lowercase. Okay. Right. So that's what you do, is play with a lowercase. So, yeah. Then I want to say player set time. And then here it needs to be a ternary operator. It's like starts with. Is that how you do this? Let's just see. Starts with true. That's what you do there. Okay. If that, then we want to say that the location, we want to say, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, right, we want to say the location hash with the hash stripped off. Otherwise it's just the location hash. How do you do this now? JavaScript strip from start. Remove the string at the beginning of URL, substring. Trim. Ah. Trim. JavaScript string. So it's replace. I mean, I suppose it's replace, but I mean, it's just literally trimming off the first character. And like in C, I would just here sort of say, well, what would I do? I'd sort of set the index to 1 or something rather than 0. So yeah, trim might not be the right thing. Split string and array substrings. Slice. Use my extract the characters from a string. Can you have a specified 3 of the specified number of characters? Okay. It starts with strips in a string. Search the string for specified value to the new string where the specified values are replaced. So yeah, replace might be it. Guess it would be that. Substring 1 might be what I want. Okay. Extracts the characters from a string, beginning at a specified start point through the specified number of characters. So maybe the specification is optional. Length. Optional, yeah. So, what was it? Substring 1. And that was it, I believe. So let's just see what this actually does. So it's done it, doesn't it? $10.24. Is that doing anything? I'll be able to use pulse audio. Ah, hang on. Maybe because it's actually playing, it doesn't reload the page. That's annoying. How do I do anything like this? Shows his book streams. Yeah, I'm going to get to this message in just a second, Brian, as well, once I've figured this out. So, hang on a minute. If I go to that URL, right, that's not playing. And then if I go to 2048, it doesn't play. I might have to do something like checking that that this play is ready or something. So there's about 2 hours and 17 minutes and 29 seconds. Wonder what that is in actual real money. Can I just do get time? No. Let's try it in Qt browser. So yeah, out 60 should work, shouldn't it? Yeah, and it kind of is doing. For some reason I'm not hearing anything. Maybe that's because Jack's running. Possibly. So 1, 2, 3, 4 takes me to there. Okay, so that seems to be working. Hello Sherlock, what are we doing? Well, I'm just debugging some stuff. Currently I'm just making sure that that you can pass a number of minutes, or is that a number of seconds? I think that's a number of seconds in the URL, and the player will jump to the place automatically. So, for example, I'm gonna have to actually well, could I just put this live? ACP, I think, is what it is. I think this should be fine. Unless there isn't, there might not be a style actually, honestly. But if you go to like, where is it? Test.moodle.lk. So if you go to there, let's see if we can actually get this to go to there and like 2048, right? Hopefully that'll take you to the correct, that'll take you to a point in the video. Yeah, it does. So yeah, that's all that was. Yeah, so right, so that seems to work. So if location.hash. Okay. What can I just put this live? Why isn't Cinera not pick that up? Surely Criff has got quoting permission. Or is the command case sensitive? Or is the command, does it start with a backslash? So Brian was saying he hates how a simple mistake has cost him basically a week's worth of work. Granted, he has been able to create a new blog post of it. Of course, until it's fully set up. He won't be able to post it though. Wow. These just remind me what you want. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that'd help in all situations. Just substitute the first character in everything you do. It did take Charlotte to that point. Cool. So all I need to do is to make sure that this is at the end. Just change that point. Ah, and then it's echoed the quotes. Cool. So yeah. HTML to HTML.c. Qualify that substring. So this will be it. This is the last copy string to buffer into the script. So in theory, all I need to do is this, I guess. How do I do this again? It's something like norm a ding ding. I think it's just that. Hang on. Oh no, it's this, isn't it? That doesn't look quite right. So we've got. Right, okay. So for location, for some reason it's all indented up to there. So I guess just indent it. Actually, no, it's not indented, is it? Because these guys have got the things in front. I mean, I do want to sort this out at some point. Like, making it output some nicely formatted HTML. But I think this should just be correct. See if it builds, and it does. And also, I'll just show Career for a while. It's here the bug with GCC. If I try and run this now, I get this bullshit here. And this is because of the kernel. So yeah, I originally reported this as a bug in Humbug. I don't know if I should actually be mentioning Humbug or mentioning that thing that I didn't mention, because I don't know if it's actually announced or anything. You can actually see it's like highlight there. But yeah, I reported this as a bug, but it wasn't at all. At least not in Humbug. So yeah, got no idea what that is. But with that in place now, I can talk about it is fine. Okay, cool. So integrated is where the thing is. So if I want to go to here, there we go, it's now gone to the thing. Just see how it looks in the thing. Where is it? If location hash. So I think technically like a new line there. But the thing about the formatting, where's a good place to show this? So yeah, right. So the indentation is hard coded. Like this part of the file here is generated. This part here is in my actual template. So I can show you the template. It's arch.html. Yeah, so this is my template. So HTML head and title, so that this part is generated. That's fine. And this part here is my, in the template. This part is generated. But like it's, the indentation is hard coded. It's just hard coded to be like 12 spaces or 8 spaces or whatever that is. But then you can see, like when you come down to the actual stuff, like this is just all hard coded as well. I mean, strictly speaking, it doesn't really matter because who's gonna be looking at the source, and it'll probably be minified anyway. Well, will it be minified? I don't know. But disconcerting, there's so many spaces there though. Why is that? I guess that's just because of those, maybe. It's interesting. I suppose technically I might want to just do that. Is that correct? Well, actually, no, it's not there, is it? It's further down. Yeah, it's down here. So it's just put, for some reason, it's just inserted 1, 2, 3, 4 new lines between there and there, and it's put body and HTML on the same line. I don't think that's me. I don't think I've done anything with that. I think that's just the way Qt Browser has loaded it up, I think. Well, actually, I can see exactly, can't I? If I look out. Yeah, you can see that I just output that, but Qt Browser gets that. Yeah, but anyway, there isn't anything secret about it. Just don't want the build to get out into the wild yet. Okay. Is that my cell phone? Doubt it very much. No. What time is it? It's 8:15. 6 rather. That was 3 minutes ago. I don't know. Didn't save anything. So yeah, it was the new line, wasn't it? What I want to do is this, basically. Where am I? This is Firefox, isn't it? And what did I just generate? It was the integrated one, wasn't it? So yeah, there we go. So if there's a location hash, then player set time. It's going to be that or that. Right. There's one of those phone interface. Ah, okay. There's an instruction which in the past, since we get a text message or something, this other. Alright, I'll turn my phone off. It's interesting because usually I so yeah, I heard it then, but I didn't hear anything a few minutes ago. So yeah, right. B notes, speed controls, URL timestamp. Oops. Alt GR is what I want to be pressing. What is going on here? Alt GR plus that. Am I not inserting? What's going on? All I want to do is put a tick, right? Oh, hang on, maybe Xbob Map hasn't got the thing. Who knows? There we go. Finally. So yeah, we've done that. So I believe that's all the bugs fixed, isn't it? Correctly hand a member at the start of time. Yes, that's Interfase's bug. This is. Yeah, so the next thing is features. So meta name keywords should be kind of easy because you're using base. I don't need to think about that. Player running at the top of hue, that I don't need to think about that either really yet. And kill them is a box quote store. So there's more. Default media. So currently the default media is hard coded to be programming, but that isn't always appropriate for projects because they might be more like interviews, or in my case here, I'm not programming but I'm doing administrative stuff. So for the sysadmin project, I'd want the default media to be administration, basically. So, and like for the Handmade Dev Show, I'd want the default media to probably be dialogue or something, or speech. But at least something other than programming. So I think I might actually do this, default media. And I also need to handle have I actually written this down? No, I haven't. It's handle the multiple annotators. And the multiple annotators and co-hosts and guests. Okay. But then the first thing I'm going to do is default media. I think I'll do maybe default media and then keywords maybe. They should be quite easy to do. Right. Default template location. Oh, right, this is, yeah, this is fine. So, yeah, M isn't in use, is it? Which is handy. We could use that for the default media. Default template location. Oh, yeah. So it's actually kind of like the default medium. I mean, this probably make a bit more sense. Once we've got the config file actually providing this stuff. So default medium, programming. Oops. Just says what's supposed to get different about the mappings that change with the kernel version. How do you find that out? Just hold on a second. I'll just get this building. Will this build? Nope. Unused default medium. Okay, fine. Yeah, so that's fine. So, thought you were showing me something specific with the mapping in reference to this. Yes, no, it's not a big deal. Yeah, well, so, yeah, all I was showing was the output. So, fsanitize equal address. So, yeah, if I now build this, well, it's all here, isn't it? Shadow memory range instantly with an existing memory mapping. ASAN cannot proceed correctly, aborting. It was supposed to be located in this range. Process memory map follows. This is my program. Seven 7FFF 7000. Process memory map follows. So, yeah. So my process isn't in that range at all, is it? Because I'm starting at 0, 0. Well, hang on a minute. You're probably counting from high to low, aren't you? But even so, it's nowhere near this range. 1, 0. So my program is in this. It's in these registers here. Zero, 0, 2D. And then all of these guys are from 7F. So I think these are located too high, I think. If I'm reading this correctly. Because these guys are way too high. And then this is too high. Well, hang on a minute. 0, 0, 2. 0, 2. 1, 0, 0. Hold on, why no, we are in this range, aren't we? Because that's quite a big range. 0, 0, 0. 0. So that's below this range. And 1, 0, 0 is above me. So the shadow memory range interleaves with an existing memory mapping. ASAN cannot proceed correctly, aborting. ASAN shadow was supposed to be located in this range. So the prism memory followed. So I think it's putting. So my program is in this range, I think. And it just can't proceed correctly, I guess because of that. Does that make any sense? It's an LD preload thing. An LD preload, possibly. Looks like it's mapping your main bin in the ASAN range. Yeah. Yeah, so you got that before me. So is it an LD preload thing? Trabant with no pi. This sounds familiar, actually. Did you tell me this yourself, Interface, or was this Krofer? Right, interesting. So we're still getting the ASAN working. Yeah. Right. Krofer's over a random boundary, and his main bin memory is that to that, which is lower than what I have. Yeah, I think it is, yeah. He's like a security thing as randomization. Ah, right. So have enabled PIE by default in the GCC packaging displays that abuse of GCC as a linker. Position independent executable. So that's squashed the error. Interesting. Gosh, must have recently started forcing pi by default, which makes the program look at a random address. So it gave me 2. Randomized VA space. Shouldn't that just be a 0 or 1? Like, how many cases are in there? I mean, maybe the randomization algorithm. It's just going to keep playing, isn't it, if I just leave that? Right, default medium. Could ever be tempted to try echo 0 to there and see if that affects the mapping. Okay. Process code randomize VA space. Oh, you've got the pseudo in there. This build. No. God. What did I change? Oh yeah, right. That's interesting. So that's now 0. Would I need to reboot into it though, after having done that? And let me just make a note of that actually. So this was was 2. In fact, let me just have a look at what that actually is. So they are at different locations now. This looks to be the same range, but my binary is at a different location because it was 0002 before, wasn't it? Or 002. So 00C1. Ah. So those 00C1, 002D. Now I've got 0001 and then all zeros. Alright, so there we go. So my binary is now at the same location every time I build it. Is that correct? Or every time I run it? Just do read alpha h program type grep. Show the top of the mappings. Sure, yeah. dynamic shared object file. So yeah, the top of the mapping. So yeah, let me just give you this. If it says dynamic, then it is PIE. Are they put in the blades delta to replace it with jQuery like you have? Oh, like you can have. Yeah, I was going to say, because I'm not using jQuery. Are they putting the blade stealth? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Sorry, it's a bot. I don't know. So yeah, it's supposed to be in that range. But now if I just change so there is different locations again. That was with after changing it back to 2. And now after the readelf. So that's dynamic shared object file. So now it's just an executable. Interesting. So that's a dynamic shared object file. So that was with PIE, wasn't it? So I'm on no PIE now. Now that it says exec, does it still not work when randomized VA space is 2? It showed exec for some other program. Yeah, it showed that for tmux, didn't it? Tmux, yeah. VA space is now 2. No PIE is set. So with no PIE, it will say exec, won't it? Yeah. And it will work. Yeah. Position independent executable. Cool. Enterprise is satisfied. Neat. Yes, it's just there's no PIE. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure what's going on. Because the changes, the kernel, like if I roll back the kernel to 4.11 point something, or whatever the previous version is, then it works okay. You know, building it with the same sanitizer address, and with the position independent executable, and the randomized location thing. It all just works. But now on the new kernel, on the new kernel, it's putting my executable in the range where ASAN wants its thing to be. Info proc mapping, yeah, sure. Checking the previous kernel if it was dynamic or executable. I didn't know, but I mean, I guess it would be. Well, that's a good question, actually. I suppose I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Let's make a note to do that, actually. GDB brain main. Yeah. So, 3. So this is the one that works now. And it's at the random location, isn't it? And ASAN is on. So where was ASAN looking for it again? Oh, it was in this split. It was something like, well, I think I wrote it in the chat actually, didn't I? It was supposed to be located in that range. The code in a binary only gets ASLR diff for binary is PIE if insofar as recalls correctly. If insofar as recalls correctly, I like how that works. It is that which is probably tripping ASAN up. Well, hang on, let me just run it again and see what it changes to. So it's now at 400,000. Well, hex 4 and then 5 zeros. So it's still there. So it's still mapped into there. And let's put it the same one again. Now is that just because I'm debugging it? Oh, hold on, it's because of PIE, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I should be able to get to main, I think. So it's crashed before it gets to main. So now we're here. It's claiming that my binary is here. Oh. That's a suspiciously round number though, isn't it? Shouldn't this have crashed? So what, hang on a minute, why didn't that crash? That was weird. That ran to completion then. And then this time it crashed. So maybe it's the luck of the draw. Like, if it happens to put my... If it happens to put my executable not in this range, then it works. So that crashed. And then this works. Is there any way to tell... Oh, mind you, no, it's going to be different for each run, isn't it? Disparate randomization. The GDB might load stuff fixed. The code in a binary only gets address space layout randomized if the binary is PIE, position independent executable, and it is that which is probably tripping ASON up. So the question was, is it dynamic or executable in the previous kernel? I don't know. Craziness. But anyway, yeah, no pie. Unfortunately, there's no pie for us today. Let's see though. Default medium. Override default medium. Programming. Right. So yeah, basically where I say default, or, well, yeah, right, so it's here. Right. Category medium, so it's like yeah, it should just be somewhere. It should say default, shouldn't it? Well, hang on, it should also be looping through the category medium, so whenever I see that. Is medium. It always works when dynamic is in the last kernel, Then probably something with how randomization works changed and it needs fixing. Ah, interesting. And asan is, that's GCC, isn't it? Is that correct, or is that in the kernel as well? Address sanitizer. Maybe that's the kernel, not sure. Direct up colours. It's a library made by Google. Okay, interesting. So yeah, a library that is a compiler feature of Clang or GCC, right? So default. Just doing that. Build filter. Here we go. If it doesn't have a medium, then here we need to pass. It's the it's the default medium. Well, that was easy. Is that really all it is? Oh, it's the source for them. That's why. Oh, and he's still playing. Right. So what was that change again? That was programming. So yeah, if I just change this. Oh, I also need to make sure that it's actually in the array, don't I? You know, like if I just do like admin, this should die, shouldn't it? Oh, it needs to take a thing. Optarg. So how do you do this again? So I did that. T. Did I? Oh, I didn't do the thing. But why did that make it die? Oh, because it went to the default. Right. So the default medium is equal to the optarg and then break. Might be interesting. Implementation options. Search down to FA7 shadow offset. Yeah, right. Because you do different. You kind of split your things up, don't you? Split your sanitization. Offset. This option forces GCC to use custom shadow offset. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I might want to play with that actually. At some point. So yeah, now admin is over here. Awesome. So really what I need to do is I need to make sure that this is actually in the actual array. I mean, this is all a bit hacky already, because, like, well, because, like, what I'm thinking is that the category medium, like all of these media, chat, comment, in-game, and research, these are going to be specified in a configuration file. And then you can pick per project. Or like for all the projects you can say that's like a default medium. So I suppose somebody would have to check at some point that it is actually in the list. Just stop it from playing. So yeah, I've got like 15 minutes until my potato alarm goes off. So let's see if I can get this thing checking. It's probably do up dog. Because basically, right, if I just add it here, what was it? Admin. Something cool. Right, if I just do that, it should not pop up as a media. It doesn't. Out integrated. So, did I build it? Something cool, yeah. But really we want to make sure that it actually checks. Checks that it matches. So who would be responsible for that, I wonder? I suppose actually if default media, oh right. Okay. Well, I mean, tell you what, it could even be here, couldn't it? You could just loop through at this point. Well, hang on. Guess there wouldn't be so useful. Yeah, I suppose the sensible thing would be to process all of the commands and then verify them. Init memory reader. So yeah, this is where, at this point we know that we're safe to continue. Yeah, I suppose this is actually very validating the stuff here, isn't it? Yeah, so this would have died at this point. So let's just say It's basically going to be a while, isn't it? Hang on. What am I trying to do? Right. In English. Loop through the category. Medium array, looking for the default medium. If we find it, great. If not, we die. So let's just do that. Category medium. So that is a static array, I believe. Size of category medium. Array count, category medium. Well, hang on a minute. Don't I loop through it somewhere else? Can't I just nick some of the stuff? Array count. Aha, here we go. Could just steal this, couldn't I? Right. So yeah, if the default medium then we want to break right. Well, those are plus plus. I'll check to the next one. Valid default medium equals false. If there isn't a valid default medium, then we want to do our def. So we only need to return 1 at this point, do we? I suppose we could do with printing out the valid dudes, couldn't we? Specified default medium not available. Valid media are and then we're looping through the dudes again. Just same loop. So for each of these, we're just going to print off category medium. Standard error. Yeah, right. Let's actually do the full thing. That would actually help. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? So specified default medium not available. Valid media are these guys. Oh, right, yeah, this is not needed. Because that was just straight up from there. Alright. Valid media are AFK authored, Blackboard experience our programming rant, search run trivia. Okay, well that seems kind of cool. Let's just give ourselves a nice little thingamajig of space. And also specify default medium admin. Let me just say that as well. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, I think that's all we need, I believe. Let me just also printf something else. Fprintf standard error. Do I have a handmade dev.org? Do I have a contact thing? To have it added. Have it added. Ask Matt. Contact. I don't know. Or to have this added to the list. To have admin added to the list, contact him. Right. So this is all completely temporary, by the way. It's just until I actually implement the config file. But I believe that's alright for now. It's now like 12 minutes past 7, so I need to sort of make my excuses, basically. I mean, this feels like it's a bit verbose, just for figuring this out. Maybe there's a simpler way. I'll have to kind of think about it. But that will have to be for another time. So git add that person. Git commit. And all we did was fix URL timestamp. Yeah, fix URL timestamp. And default media. Also probably be able to pass the default medium. Although I haven't actually added any more default mediums. Yeah. It's pretty I think that sounds fine. Right. So we've committed. Let's push. So yeah, I reckon that's it. So how long was that? That was 1 hour and 20, and I dropped a load of frames. 1,248 frames. That's a nice kind of power of 2 thing going on there. I'm recording for 1 hour and 22, so potentially the shortest stream ever. The shortest stream in which I've actually accomplished something. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to get out of here before the alarm goes off, basically. So yeah, thank you very much, heroes and heroines, for watching. I don't suppose I'll stream again today because we've got Casey. Casey's coming up in 45 minutes, isn't he? Just see. Yeah, we've got Casey in 45 minutes. So I will go and do my jacket potato, and then hopefully I'll be right in time for Handmade Hero. So yeah, see you all there. And again, thank you very much. Until Handmade Hero, farewell for now.